Last episode for our villains. Everyone received 4 weeks of detention for going below the school, possibly seeing something that the teachers and staff do not want them to see. In that time, Artheon and his Hello Children ambush Fendaga and her allies as they make their way through the ethereal plane. Fenda escapes, but at the cost of all her friends' lives, including Jessamine Tunnelly. B takes Jessamine's severed head as a decoration on her belt. Yumi intimidates Artheon, yet gives him the idea of disguising himself as Yumi to trick Headmaster Fatal into taking him to Summit instead of Yumi. Cleonal spreads delicious rumors about the squad, and the name the squad dissolves as finally each villain gains their own independent identity among the student body. Bognak was able to get inside the door below the school and finds dead students are being harvested and offering to a mysterious Ithalid entity. He is caught by Professor Evening Plume, whom he swears his devotion and aid to so he can learn that Headmaster Fatal is feeding all student souls to the big bad Ithalid Cthulhu. Evening Plume believes he has a better plan for the end of this and sees a way Bognak can aid him. Meanwhile, another student spontaneously combusts and Bognak ends up now in charge of the Sunken Fane student store. We begin on that same day. The time is now close to 8 p.m. In 2 hours, it will soon be lights off in dorms. Before we begin, everyone goes up to level 4. Woohoo! Welcome back to week 17 of the freshman year at Dragontooth Academy. What would you guys like to do now?
And that was really nice.
I feel like at the end of that should be like, please talk to your doctor if this product is right
Uh,
Penny's heading back to her room to hang out with the Trinity and to level up appropriately in her room there. That's where she's heading.
Yeah. That's what Yumi is essentially doing, is their thing, going back to their room and soaking in all the glory that just happened. I'm like, are you about to buy me clothes, Artheon? Like, new boo, who dis?
Okay. B?
She is going to take a little waltz around the school now that she's sporting Jessamine Tunnelly's head, hoping that the students will take notice and maybe giving some glares to the other people that walk by to kind of convince them that she was the one that killed Jessamine as well as Annabella, hoping that the students will fear her even more now.
Roll a deception check.
17.
Oh, yeah. You can hear people whispering like, that bitch is crazy, man. She's killing everybody. You hear rumors about she was in the advanced student chambers. What? She's a freshman. Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
Love it.
Bognak?
Baddest bitch in town.
Yeah, I think Bognak's still with Evening Plume, just like having their meeting. And always talking to him, he's going to be like, you know, Professor, I really appreciate you bringing me in. I do think I'm good. You know, we're going to help each other out a lot. But there is a small hiccup, not a big one, but a small one. As you know, I'm Inger's Padawan, and so I don't know if you guys want to. Obviously, we don't need to clue her into the plan. I know where her loyalties lie, but to help her feel more comfortable, to help avoid suspicion, perhaps you two should have like a one-on-one little chat, like, you know, a get together, maybe some drinks, dinner, talk things over, smooth it over, so she's comfortable with me spending time with you as well.
Bognak, moving forward, I'm going to need a lot more of your attention. But I understand your concern since you have made great allies with such a powerful Wante. I'm not yet convinced I have anything to say to Professor Inger. Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, God. Okay.
Persuade me.
Persuade me.
Persuade me, Daddy.
14?
I guess it could not hurt to lay down the ground rules for what I expect from my students. I will find Inger. I will talk to her.
I think it'd be good if you want me to help set up. You know, I can rent the room, maybe get the dinner demons, get something nice. You know, really butter her up because I know how she works. So.
That is actually a fantastic idea. This will give me a chance to see how you do with your new limbs.
I'm still getting used to him. I tried been like the pinky and the thumb goes. She's really good at hardwiring stuff, I swear. Okay. Yeah, and so I just thanked him for his time, and I said, you know, like, we can do this probably tomorrow night if you want, and set that up with him. I'll you know, if you want to let Inger know, and I'll book the room and set something up with the dinner demons. What do you eat, Professor?
Do not worry about me.
Okay. I don't eat much either anymore. And then I'm gonna thank him for bringing me in. Excited for tomorrow, and I've gotta run the store tomorrow. I'm getting the store under my belt, so I gotta get some rest. So,
Sleep well, Bognak.
thank you, Professor. And I'll probably go back to the room.
As everyone retreats back to their room, Yumi goes back to find only one of their roommates is there, Yandi the Savior, which is the Goliath. He does not know where Buglock or I forget what it was is, but he does tell you someone came looking for you and left you a gift on your bed. As you turn and look, it is a nice box with a silver ribbon on it. It's very shiny and prestigious looking.
Of course I'm gonna open it.
Inside, you will find 500 gold and a note from Artheon. And it says, my dearest player, I want to ensure that we have similar goals in the long run. I see us working together hand in hand, but that will require that you lend your abilities with the headmaster. To me, and allow me some access. To persuade you further, I have given you a large chunk of change, and I plan to give you even more. As you probably have heard, the student council has raised the prize for Venomrun to 1,000 gold pieces. I can assure you that none of my allies will push against you in the games to come. As a token of my appreciation, I look forward to seeing you further. Signed, KOAS, in parentheses, Artheon.
Oh my god.
You better get your Nick, okay? Get your Nick.
I feel so spoiled.
Sugar daddy and a sugar mama. Hey.
Here Yumi came to Dragontooth, a timid little virgin, and
Murderer.
now I'm fucking the headmaster and getting her boo on the side too.
Bognak and B, as you go into this ransacked room to go to sleep, Bognak, this is one of the nights where you really feel that you expected any second for Will Hemming to pop his ghostly body through the wall, or his head to pop up from the bed sheets through the frame of the bed. But it's nothing, and it feels vacant.
Yeah. Quiet.
Except for B snoring.
Except for B snoring. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably fall asleep reading that kid's journal that we found, just of old stories of Will, just to try and remember them. So that's probably, like that, what was his name? Marco Tick, I think, or something Tick. Yeah, I'll
it will be, it will detail grand adventures that Marco and Will had around the school, searching for clues on his past, reminiscing about, the only few memories he had of his daughter. One big thing that Will remembered was protecting her from some shady people at the Asmar docks, and how he really loved the Asmar docks and wanted them to clean it up a bit, because it was a place that his parents would take him to.
Very Batman-esque.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, he's just kind of like, man, all I did was kind of hide him in a toilet. I'm a bad friend. So I'll read that, and then I'll go to bed for the night, probably.
Night comes, night goes. In the morning, down the hall of the Chronosteer dorms, can't really recognize the voice, but you hear cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfuckers. It's morning time.
I'm assuming I recognize the voice.
Roll a perception check.
Motherfuckers.
Perception is 15.
You don't really, you know who it is because you've seen them talk. It's a tiger folk, second year, named Patridora. This, like, bizarre, like, very loud student. But you don't really know what group they hang out with. And you've never really had a conversation with them, but you heard them a lot. That's it.
I'm just gonna wake up and peep out my door and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you yelling?
They're all the way down at the end of the hall going into the bathrooms. As you see, some other people are teleporting through that summoning circle, or not summoning circle, teleportation circle, out into the house lobby. Some going to bedrooms. It's kind of busy. Not abnormally.
Not abnormally?
No.
Just like a regular busy?
Regular, yeah, like a Sunday.
Okay. Well, I'll just go to, like, my lounge area and see what's going on in there.
You see that Professor Inger is sitting with a couple students, one of them being Elenia Brewer, and they seem to be drinking some hot coffee-like drink, just chatting near the fireplace. Elenia looks very bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, very, like, awake, kind of laughing, as Inger is kind of giggling with her.
Like, hear it all what they're talking about and passing?
As you come up in your passing, you hear Elenia being like, well, perhaps this is a new opportunity. I mean, how long have you been here? You know, get out, try new things. Oh, I don't know. It just seems very forward of another professor.
Oh my god. Scandal. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about Professor Inger's love life. That's not on my to-do. Yeah. So I'll just go to the caf at this point, if that's all that's happening in my lounge, and see what everyone else is up to.
Okay. Anyone else?
Penny wakes up looking this level up prettier than usual. She looks even better. I feel like she's been getting, like, more buff. This level up, she's like looks prettier. Her flowers have, like, there are more on her hair, and they're started to bloom on her arm as she's taken into this sorcery. It's going into the opposite of her evil magic. So she's got this light flowery on one side and then this dark shadow arm. So she's playing at two things here.
Uh-huh.
But she wakes up and she's kind of looking around, and is everyone else in the room awake? Morton, Cleonile, are they around? I can't just assume.
Yep. Cleonile's in a great mood. She's gaining more confidence. She feels very jealous because she's spreading lots of cool rumors.
That little vixen.
And Morton's owl, when you wake up, has these knives, and as you wake up, he turns and looks at you, and he has completely shaved his head. Just kind of, like, shrugs at you, like, just like how you like it.
Looks really cool.
Oh god.
And then I look at can I see one of the knives he was using?
Yes.
I kind of look at it, and she kind of, like, waves her hand, and one of the flowers kind of, like, flutters a little bit, and she has a new cantrip. It's called Warp. And I assume this knife weighs less than 10 pounds.
Yes.
And I teleport it 10 feet from where it is to another place in the room, and I'm like, and I'm like, we're all learning, looks like we're all doing new things, huh?
Oh, that's really cool.
Thank you. I've been, learning from you all. I figured I should pick up some new tricks, too.
Okay. I mean, you know, you surprise me more and more every day. I want to apologize. I mean, I feel like I've been very, distant in our group that we've created, and I don't want it to come across as though I'm, like, ungrateful for the things you've done for me and that I don't want to be part of it. I'm learning a lot about myself, and I just want to thank you for helping me with the whole... His hands become the ice shards, accepting of the ice thing.
I think it's absolutely amazing. And you don't have to worry about keeping up with my pace. I am a bullet train moving at a very fierce pace. You just gotta hold on and just don't fall off and it'll be alright. But I don't expect you to jump on and move as fast as me right now, so it's really okay. And you're doing an absolutely amazing job. I love the new look, and I knew you were special. Look at those hands. And I look at Cleo now. I look at you. I know talent when I see it.
Yeah, she's got her new outfit on.
And she's like, let's go get some food. And we'll head out with them to the calf.
As you guys are heading out, Cleo now is like, Mortenzel, you can go ahead and go. I just want to talk to Penny about something. Okay, sure. Moves on. She kind of pulls you aside. So, Mortenzel told me he thinks he's in love with me.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Are villains supposed to be in love?
Well, villains are people, and people get to love, so I think so.
I mean, when I'm tasting his body, I do not have the urge to chew, and that seems maybe like love.
It's definitely a step in a direction that is not food, so
Some
people
people's
do love
bodies
food,
are
but-
very gross, and I would not chew them anyways, but his is a different not chew, like a want to make sure it stays intact not chew. I don't know if it's love, but maybe I'll tell him that he's my not chew.
That sounds pretty good. It means it's special to you, so it's gotta be special to him.
You're also a not chew for me.
Well, I absolutely appreciate that. You are also a not chew for me.
You're not a cannibal, but that's funny.
Well, you're not on my hit list, so
Let's
Keep
go
you
eat
safe.
some elbows.
yeah, let's do that.
That's like a euphemism.
But it's not. And it's not.
All right, they're up towards the cafeteria. All right, barrel horns.
So you said it's a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
B is aggressively snoring still. B is sleeping in, cradled with the head of Jessamine, like this, like snoring, drooling on it a little bit.
That's adorable.
Stinky.
Is that?
I feel like rotting. Like, is it gonna rot? I feel like it will eventually.
Yes, very much so.
100%.
It already smells rancid.
Oh, B doesn't care. It probably smells better than B, so.
It's probably at the point now where there's like clear ooze coming out of like the severed part. The blood's already probably all drained out. It's probably just like the weird like after fluids.
I'm gonna wake up and look at that and look at my own face and be like, "Get your own room soon. Get your own room soon. Get your own room soon. Get the dick." And then I guess I don't really need breakfast anymore, so I might just
What are you, a zombie?
yeah. What am I? A monster.
You said in the intro.
Yeah, I'm just a monster. I'm gonna go open up the school store, I guess, and while I'm there, just kind of peruse through. No, I think while I'm at the school store, I'm just trying to do a good job my first day. Keep an eye out, see if there's anybody suspicious, or see if there's anybody specifically that seems like upset that I'm in charge of the store, or something like that. Just because. The only threat I'm looking for somebody blowing students up, if that's a possibility.
Okay, roll an investigation check. As there's a few people waiting. They've got some gold to spend.
Oh, okay, cool. 5. Give me your money. Get in here.
Yeah, everyone seems like mannequins to you. Like you're so caught up in like everything that's happened so fast that you're not even watching. People are paying. You're putting it in their bag. They're all taking their stuff out. Some people want potions mixed. You're pulling the nozzles on the potions to like mix them per the instructions in this big book. Also, there is a note that clarifies for you that you take the normal price of the school store and everything's half off because you run the school store. But also, you make 28 gold per week.
Damn. All right.
Running the school store.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like it's one of those scenes in the movies where you're standing there just like doing stuff and everything's so fast and blurry, but you're moving in real time. And there's like some weird like 90s punk rock song going on or something.
I'm picturing the Goofy movie when he's working in the toy factory. It's a very specific pull if you haven't seen that, but it's a good movie.
Is that extremely goofy movie?
Is it extremely goofy? Yes, because Goofy movie is photographer. Right. Extremely goofy movies when he's in the toy factory and he's just like going through the motions because his son's going to college. That's me. My son's at college. I'm like trying to like, while I'm working on the shift too, make sure everything's like lined up nice. I'm probably going to do a little bit of shopping myself, buy some things because there have been some things that I've been wanting to buy.
Cool.
And I guess get ready for tonight. They maybe make some custom nameplates for Inger and Evening Plume, like, just really try and make this a really nice experience tonight.
Sure. Roll me a sleight of hand check. Meanwhile, in the back of your head, you're hearing
9.
9? Okay, they're not great, but they work. They're kind of crappy. You're focused elsewhere. You're replaying Will Hamming in the back of your mind, talking about finding Evening Plume, going down there, waking you up in the middle of the night, saying he saw him again, going down there. You just see this vision of Will Hamming like going down to the bottom, replaying in your mind, not seeing Will Hamming anywhere while down there. But yeah, you make your nameplates. It works.
Yeah, if I could sweat, I'd just be covered in a cold sweat.
You just hear Bognak. You like shake. In front of you is the alien-looking Dragontooth third year, who you know is on Artheon's Student Slayer's Venomrun team.
Hey, Dragontooth. Yeah, how can I help you, man?
Wake up, man! I'm trying to buy these potions.
Yeah, sure. What you want? And I pull out the book. Mix it up.
He just kind of looks around. I need to get 3 potions of invisibility.
Oh, invisibility, huh? I flipped through the book. Is that allowed? It's allowed.
Yeah. And I was, kind of really good friends with Artazar, so if you could, possibly give me some of the lower prices.
That's great. You're good friends with her. Especially two sides. Artazar was on one side, and Artheon obviously killed her. So I know it's got to be tough on you.
Yeah. Is this when Bognak tells you to make a charisma roll?
Do you want me to?
See if I like it.
You want me to? 13. You get the most difficult one to decide.
Yeah. You know what, man? Sure. I don't know what you're using them for, but yeah, this time, first day discount, whatever. Cut me on a good mood, or I made you wait, so here, I'll give it to him half price. Or I'll give it to him for the discounted price. So
I appreciate it, Bognak.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Hey, did you know anything about the last guy that used to run it? After Artazar?
Breezer?
No, not Breezer. That other guy that used to be here, the Tabaxi dude, had the mask.
Oh. Let me see if he did know him. You're talking about Adalgrim.
Yeah.
I didn't really know much about Adalgrim. He was kind of a, weirdo, very obsessed with poisons and poison magic. Didn't have a lot of friends, but Artazar had made him a tattoo one time, and they kind of hit it off. She was the one that gave magical tattoos.
Yeah, I remember. I'm trying to do tattoos myself, and you see, like, my really bad tattoos. I'm going to try and get into that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It'll be better once I have the proper equipment and get used to the new hand.
Sure. Who you rooting for tonight?
I don't know. I'm kind of out of it now that Taylor and I got suspended for 4 weeks. We're kind of out of the running, so my heart's not been in it too much.
I'm rooting for Butterknife. Just always wanted to see a Cupcake win.
Yeah. Well, he did get 2 default wins a couple of weeks ago. So.
That's true. But hey, your friend, that little monster girl, she might do good. I mean, apparently she's fucking killing everybody. It's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's kind of horrifying. She's really horrifying. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her to win it. And I think she might have some tricks up her sleeve. We'll see. She's been learning a lot.
Hey, can I ask you something about her?
Yeah.
Did she kill Jessamine Tunnelly?
Bognak shrugs. She has the head. That's all I know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, well, see you around, Bognak.
All right, yeah, see you, man. Have fun with those potions.
Gain 1 positive relationship point with Drogneed.
Cool.
That looked like, all right, whatever.
All right, nice, Drogneed.
All right, into the furnace. Yumi, you've got a second because Artheon has already seen you across the room. He's talking to someone. He's trying to get out of that conversation, but he's not out of it yet.
I mean, I'm assuming I noticed like him wanting to come over to me. Is that what you're insinuating?
Yeah, he's like having this conversation and just like sees you across the way coming in. And he's like trying to wrap up this conversation really quick with Dark Runner, the little Kinku. You can't really tell what they're saying. They're all the way across the room, but yeah.
Okay, I'll just wait for him to come to me. There's no sense in me exerting myself to like. I know where I'm wanted.
All right, after a few minutes, yeah, he's able to push away, sees you, just kind of like straightens his nice-ass jacket, just kind of like strolls across the room, towards you, just kind of gives a smile and a wink, just sits down right across from you, like the chair backwards, legs on each side, kind of pulls up. How'd you like the gift?
Well, it wasn't that bad. I gotta give you props for a first gift.
Oh, that's not all. My boys, they're not going to fuck with you in Venomrun. You get easy street to victory. I mean, all you got to do now is go against, I think maybe your friend B's in the running.
We'll see. I mean, B's pretty scary, don't get me wrong, but she can be a little hot-headed sometimes, and that gets the best of her, so maybe we'll play that to her advantage, or to our advantage. Who knows?
So, what do you think? Maybe you and me have a conversation with the headmaster, a little tete-a-tete.
I mean, I could be down with that. What are you wanting to, like, go over with her first so I know what it is I'm walking into? I mean, can't just throw me to the wolves anymore.
I just want to set up some alibi. Something where it looks like I'm not going to be there, and you tell her you're going to be there, and then I come in as you. Like, this is big. Like, I can't tell you how big this is. Me and you, I tell my dad what's happening. He sends heroes from some fucking random academy here to destroy this place. And me and you, full immunity.
You see, I do enjoy that plan. I do. It sounds phenomenal.
Right? I came up with it.
But I literally have seen this woman just instantly dispel magic. What's stopping her from seeing through this deception would be trying to put up? She's an intelligent woman.
That's the thing. It don't matter. She fucking made me one of her fucking vampire slaves. If I die, my body just turns to mist and goes right back to my little home I created in the advanced student chambers. I mean, if you really wanted to kill me, you'd have to wait all the way till I got back to there and destroy it before I could get back, and then my body. I mean, that's not how you could do it. I mean, that actually probably won't even work. Bottom line is, I'm not worried about it. Let her fucking dispel the magic. I've already told my dad he'll protect me.
You're positive of that? Daddy's got your back?
I've never been more sure of anything. Besides, what I see in you and its greatness. Yumi and KOIs.
Yeah, where did that come from? What is that?
New nickname I'm trying out. It's like it's chaos, but like.
Okay, well, let's don't say we did and realize that it's a bad decision ahead of time getting out.
Yeah,
So
we can iron out all those details. So, what do you think?
I'm down. We can make it happen.
You'll set it up?
I'll set it up.
All right.
It shouldn't be too difficult to get into an appointment with her any longer. I'll just have to find out when she's going to Summit next. So I'll be here. Continue watching.
Oh, if you could get a schedule, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I do things, Hartheon. It's called initiating and following through with a plan instead of just doing random shit.
I love this relationship's developing. I mean, I feel like we're getting close. I mean, Jessamine out of the way, my side pieces out of the way, my second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth side pieces are out of the way. Who knows? You might get lucky.
Oh, you might get lucky.
I'm taking that as a promise. A dinner demon falls. Man, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, get the fuck. I'm sorry, Yumi. I'm gonna beat the shit out of. Ah! Gain one more positive point with Artheon.
Oh, okay. So
B is snoring. Still
Sleeping
asleep.
Sleeping in. I feel like now, she's been drooling on the head, and some of that ooze that you were talking about before is just slowly falling into her mouth, and she's
Oh, God.
sleeps a little bit more.
That's a beautiful picture you just made for us. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's my specialty.
What about
My tummy hurts a little bit.
Penelope Flora?
After breakfast, we are gonna go to the hot house, and then Butter Knife is playing tonight, so we're gonna do some training with Orton's out before the game. That's my plan.
Okay, what are you gonna do in the hot house?
What I do in the hot house, Scott, I'm gonna talk to my plants.
All
I'm
right.
gonna check on Baby Chloe.
Hey, girl.
I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna probably get high because I don't work today. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. It's a chill day. The weekend's when she's off. She's like, what's all the things I've done? Let's see how it plays out. So yeah, check on the baby, check on the plants to see what's going on because I got the corridors, eyes in the corridors now, and see what happens.
As you get into the hot house, you notice baby Tolvi has these vines that are growing out of it, kind of out of the plant box and onto the floor. Roll an investigation check. With advantage because it's about the plants.
Yes, sir.
In the hot house.
I don't get anything good to that. But I rolled a 19, so.
You could just call this overgrowth. 20 feet radius around baby Tolvi is considered difficult terrain.
I got a tab for her, but I think it's right there. 20 feet, difficult terrain. Heard.
And the ability is called overgrowth. Viney is very hungry, but Professor Trevels, took most of that food away, and you only had enough before this, so you're kind of out. She's not there. You know where it is. It's locked up in her storage with all her supplies, but you don't have any more on you.
Yeah, I just fed her yesterday. She's gonna have to calm down. We'll get some more food for her. She knows the predicament we're in.
Girl, I would love to stretch my arms out. That corridor of remembrance, it is so big, but I'm looking for something a little tighter. Maybe a room downstairs. All of that.
You can't be looking around all that way. You got kids to take care of. Got a child here now. We gotta see if we're gonna do a little baby Toby before we can. You just got there yesterday, girl. Enjoy the view for a little bit, and then we'll move on.
I guess that's
We've
true.
got 4 years after all. And you haven't been this long in how long?
Never.
Okay. Exactly. I do what I can.
Oh, Penelope Flora, how you kick me around.
Well, I do what I can for my friends,
I must say, you're looking extra flowery today.
Thank you. I've been tapping into some extra magics. Maybe being in a hot house around all your energies just got my in a face, just tingling. These flowers are all natural, homegrown, of course.
I love what I'm seeing.
Thank you. So do I. Can I talk to Baby Toby? Is it having any sort of? Is it communicate? Is it the communicating stage yet, or is it just?
It's not yet. It's like, yeah. You know?
It's like we'll just tend to that. Is anyone else in the high house, or is it empty?
Isabella Thelman is there, hotboxing it early.
I've met her. Is it Layla? How are you doing, Queen?
Oh, what's up, girl? You're up early.
Well, you know, I gotta rise with the sun. What year are you again? What year is she? I don't think I know. I've hung out with her before, with Elenia, but
she's a third year.
Do you mind if I join you? Just checking on my plants, you know. They've let me ride here for 4 weeks.
What? What?
Yeah,
What's the deal with all of that? That's crazy.
Just call it student abuse. That's what I do. And
I heard you like snuck into the headmaster's office and like fucked with all their shit. Is it true?
Oh no, when I go in there, I'm invited.
Oh wait, you've been. So you have been in there?
I've been around. You know, me and the headmaster aren't friends, but we aren't enemies yet, and that's always a good place to stand.
Hey man, that's great.
Exactly. Have you heard about all the seniors? What are your thoughts on that? 6 left, I hear.
Man, I don't know. I only really care for one of them, that Taylor guy. Though he's really obsessed with like fucking chopping off my hair. I'm like, back off, man. Forget about it.
Is that a good obsession or a bad one? So you do like Taylor or you don't like Taylor?
I mean, I think he's kind of hot.
Do you like your hair? Oh, so you're into the... Okay, great. I'm not judging, I'm just curious. I've hung out with him on occasion. He is really into the whole bald thing. It's a pure passion, I assume, or you know, I'd give.
Can you like imagine like if he actually graduates, like what is he gonna do to Silvernails? Is he just gonna like bald all the kingdoms? I mean, I guess that is pretty villainous. It's like low level, I guess.
A city of bald people just bowing down to. You know, I've read some things about cults, and they're pretty easy to start here. There was a whole group of sex-crazed druids running around a couple hundred years ago, so anything's possible.
Hey, man, you never know.
Hey, when in doubt, start a cult. All right?
That's true. As time passes, eventually you go to do your training with Morton Zhao.
Morton Zhao!
He's very inspired today. He's going to gain a +1 on his Venomrun games, and he kind of mentions to you that he thinks his relationship with Cleonel's going to the next level.
I've heard she doesn't want to eat you. It's a big step.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing, especially since after the first time she kind of nibbled on my finger a little bit, kind of hurt. I think she took off a bit.
Well, you know, doing just a nibble is a big step for her. She's used to just going full force, so
that's
good
true.
Self-restraint.
But again, I hope it's like nothing weird between us. Like, I don't know. She calls me her not Chew, and I don't know. I see you that way too. I'm a little scared of you sometimes.
Of me?
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking confident as hell.
Hey, well, being scared of me is better than me hating you, so good place to be. But don't worry, I keep my friends safe. That's why we're here training. You got a game tonight, so let's see what you got.
Montage! Alright, he gains his +1. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to skip to the game.
What game is it?
It is you, not bald guy, versus butter knife.
Butter knife. The buttermilk, LOL.
So you and Wolfhard versus Jack, Sprinkles, and Morton Zhao. Anybody else?
I also didn't roll a 6 on my cheerleading dice, so.
I might, if we have time, could I ask Trebles if she knows anything about a poison or something that causes students to blow up?
Yeah, she's hanging around the temple. She seems to be praying to someone. You heard she was up there. You ask her what?
Well, I've seen multiple students die in this fashion now. They just begin to swell and explode. I've never seen anything like it. And the weird thing to me is that it happened to a religious guy, so I don't think a disease could have done it, or I'm not sure. And then it happened to someone that's very adept in poisoning. That I tell her the name of the Tabaxi guy again. He seemed very adept at poison, so it's odd that somebody would be able to get him. He was even wearing a gas mask when it happened. Do you know of any plant or something that could cause this?
I'm not completely sure, but follow me and we will go see Russ and perhaps he can recommend some books. I have a few theories, but I'm quite busy today.
It's Venomrun and all that. Thank you for taking the time to help.
Yes, of course. She's going to take you to the library where Russ is, tell him to look up these few books.
Sure. Also, reminder, you told me, Travels, you would check out Chapter 2.
I'll get to it, Russ. For the love of God, your first one was absolutely terrible.
Whatever, fuck that bitch.
He's going to get you some books. These books deal with some poisonous plants and poisonous rocks.
Rocks, you say?
Yes.
I'll start with the rock book.
The rock book is going to talk about Esper rocks. Esper rocks are a rare rock you would find, deep into the ocean. They're very poisonous rocks, and people have been known to mash it up or pour it into liquids, or perhaps make it a gas. And it's highly, highly poisonous, and one of the side effects is swelling.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's a good starting point. So and it has like pictures of these rocks as well. They're like underwater usually.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I wonder how they'd be getting this into the school even. Maybe I can. Whatever. We got the game tonight, I've got bigger things to worry about right now. But and I say, hey Russ, do you mind if I go prep the back room there for meeting later?
Oh, by all means.
Yeah, and then I put the nameplates down, let the Dirty Demons know, bring the meals here, like the X, Y, and Z, let them light the campfire, or light the fire, and then before I do that, check and see if there's remains of my stuffed heart that were thrown in there.
Yes, it's like half of it, so it's like broken in half and like burnt and black.
I still take it, and it's like, still a gift. And I put it back in my chest, and set the mood. I'm like, okay, perfect. We're good. And then we can get to the game if you like.
All right, as the game begins, for B and Wolfhard is, he's still like freaking out, like he seems to be swatting at some like something that's not even there. He's lost at this point. He's nasty. He smells like crap. B, he's kind of attractive like this, I guess, because it's disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting. And when he sees you, he's almost like he has no idea who you are. And if you mention Venomrun to him, he's like, what?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell you what to run to. You run to it, and then you run back. Got it? Got it. Okay, it's pretty easy.
Roll a persuasion check.
Wait, that's working. Oh yeah, that was a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, what was a 2, and I have a -1 persuasion, so.
Run! He darts out of the auditorium.
Nice. Saw that coming, honestly. I didn't need him anyways, weakest link.
The
Bee
crowd
just thinks to herself too. Problem even kind of took care of itself, if we're being honest. Now, if I were to win, I wouldn't have to split that money with anyone, I guess.
The crowd is wild. The Venomrun stage is half its size. They announce that it was a little too big and the games were going on a little too long, so they've condensed it. There's 4 phase spiders. So go ahead and let's do a simple roll for this Venomrun game against their 3. Make sure to add your...
It's a 21 for me.
Yeah, they got a 45.
Yeah, I knew there was no way.
All right.
Yeah, that's my boy. Also, good job, B. There's literally so many of them.
Yeah, Mortenzal, kind of looks out and points towards Penny and Cleonile, and Cleonile looks at you, Penny, like kind of holds your arm, pulls you, and he goes, "I feel the urge to nudge you again."
And I grab her hand and reaffirm her. And we'll be like, yes!
Yes! All right, meanwhile, Bognak sees that Inger... Evening Plume is there first. He's dressed just like he normally is. Is Professor Inger here yet?
No, not quite yet. I'm sure she'll be here soon. I can run and grab her if you'd like. But you look great. Look great. She's really gonna appreciate the effort for sure.
Yes. Well, let's make this quick. He's gonna walk into the room, shut the door a little bit. So you go and kind of look for Inger. You see her. She's coming up the stairs, and she is in this decadent, like lacy golden mesh outfit that curves to her snake-like bottom torso. She's done her makeup, these long lashes. Her lips have this like purple lipstick that are very bright and sparkly. And she's got these dangly earrings that have like snakes that are like moving like this. And she walks up. "Hello, Bognak."
Professor! You look incredible. This is great. He's already in the room. You're you know him better than I do. You're almost so beautiful you might overwhelm him. You might turn him to stone.
This is too much.
He's a little dressed up. He's a casual guy, right? But you know him better than I do. I feel like it might be good, like subtle approach. But that would what do you think?
She's gonna take off these earrings and hand them to you and put them in your hand.
A gift.
I'll hold these for you. No, I'll give them back. You look too good in them.
She puts a hand on the side of your face as you say that. She's surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah.
And she's going to look at you and lean in and say,
Oh, Bognak, you're different than any other student I've met here. My advice to you, kill him with kindness.
Well, that's the only way I know to kill, Professor.
Here goes nothing.
She's going to start sliding towards the room.
I'm going to stand outside and make sure no one disturbs, except for the dinner team.
She goes in, doors closed. You hear just low, muffled conversation for about, maybe 9 minutes. Each! The door opens, and you hear in your mind as Evening Plume steps out. "It is taken care of. Thank you, Bognak. I will catch you later. We must talk."
Oh, I guess so soon? I don't even think they brought the hors d'oeuvres yet. I ordered
Anything worth doing, Bognak, happens rather quickly. And he just steps on. Inger slides to the door, watching him leave. Doesn't even look at you. Just takes her arm, wipes off her lipstick.
Thank you, Bognak.
Are you all right, Professor?
Yes, I am fine. I forgot something. It's rather important. I have to take care of.
And then I just hand her back the earrings, and I'm just like, for when they're really appreciated.
She's just gonna slither on.
Bognak feels bad, and he's going to go he clean up and then go cheer on B. Well, I guess the game's already over, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I imagine like as you're going towards the auditorium, it's just like fucking Wolfhard.
Hey, where are you going? Okay.
From this point, does anyone else have anything to do?
After the game, I'm gonna head towards the bleed, like the room where the bleed takes place, to look for my lost article about me and Artheon.
The room where you saw Headmaster take out.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the advanced student
Helen.
chambers.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You walk in the advanced student chambers. There's that big like beach oasis. Then you go down into like the rooms. You see there's a plaque on the door. It says "Reveille the Bleed Press Room." You go to open the door. It is locked, but you hear music on the inside.
I'm just gonna bust it down. I don't really care. I feel like I should be strong enough to do that. B thinks she's strong enough at least to bust it down.
All right,
Or
strength
to
check.
break the lock.
Strength check for show.
Bring it back.
A 16.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me get my map out so we're on the same page here. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where the fudge is this room? I have no idea. Anyways, it's not going to be a map tonight, but yeah, you bust it down. Reveille is like laying on her back on her bed. There are these huge chambers on the side of the room with these big cogs and like this press thing where the stories go into it. Looks like it's some contraption that feeds into this orb that maybe sends out a signal. And she's got this like old record player, but like the top is like a bird who's like singing this song with its tail that's stuck on the record. And she just kind of like jumps out of the bed. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Lay back down, she says, like trying to intimidate the shit out of her.
Intimidation check.
Another 17.
She sits on the bed. I know you. You're that little brat that killed Jessamine. And you think you're gonna take me on?
She's gonna pick the head up like this and like jangle it a little bit. I feel like maybe it kind of like swishes around because of all the fluids in there. Like, it was easy. It happened to you too. Stay there. I'll be out of here quickly.
Roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Breaking someone's room would be having it.
So I guess we'll go to a quick little bathroom break so I can get this set up because this is amazing. So I'll give it 10 minutes, okay? I'll start it now. I'll see everybody in just a second. Be back soon. All right, let's do this. Welcome back from the bathroom break. Welcome back. Either B's gonna kick some ass or get her ass kicked. Let's see.
Look around and find out.
Let's go to the map. All right, here we go. So let's set the scene for a bit before you do anything. So immediately to your right and behind you, there are grates in the floor. There's big mechanisms that are electric. Obviously, some controllers and a crate. This is something that's used to possibly produce the bleed. There's a small table in front of you to the left. Seems like there's a pie and a candle, some food that was just warming with a chair. And then there's a beam across the room where there's a big curtain. As Reveille steps up, she kicks her bed, which folds back into the couch, this futon, and reveals this table bookshelf area, which is a really nice little, like, I don't know, posh, like, lounge area or whatever. But anyways, roll initiative.
Mine was an 8.
She got an 18.
I was like, ooh, also an 8. Oh.
Okay. She's let me see what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? one of her hands is going to glow red as she stands up and smirks. And she's going to say, I'm a third year. You're a first year. You don't want to do this. It's your last chance, B. Get out of my fucking room. And she's just going to wait and hold her action. What do you want to do?
I'm scared. I don't want to die. Okay, I have a tinderbox on me.
Uh-huh.
I am going to start a fire with a piece of cloth and with my tinderbox, and I'm gonna chuck it like at the curtains that are right now in between me and her.
So it would take an action to like make the fire, so then you couldn't use an action to throw it, but you can like take an action to catch something on, like stand there with a fire in your hand.
I'll do that then. And I'll wait to see what she
I
does.
can do it too. She can make
Yeah, and I'm kind of gonna hold it there too. Like I'm saying to her, you have your last chance to sit the fuck back down.
Okay.
The audacity.
All right, she's gonna cast Ray of Frost at you. Her hand's going to shoot forward. These like blue-white light streaks from her hands, like from each finger and almost as it shoots for you. She's going to make a ranged spell attack. It's gonna miss severely.
Oh yeah.
Nothing happens.
I feel like I let a little laugh out too, like at the fact that she missed so bad. And I'm gonna take my I'm gonna draw back really fast, and I'm gonna launch like the fire at the curtains in between the two of us.
Yeah, you throw it at the curtain. Immediately, that curtain is gonna catch fire. Oh, that's the wrong color. Yeah, it's gonna start on fire. Anything else?
A cantrip is an action or a bonus action?
It depends. Most of the time it's an action, but it'll tell you if it's a bonus action.
Let's see.
It depends on which one it is.
Oh yeah, it's an action. Never mind. That's it then. I'm gonna take a step back too. I guess like, are the grates able to be like stood on?
Yeah. It's not wide enough for you to fall.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back then too, just to avoid, I guess, the fire getting closer to me.
Okay. All right. Let me see. The
Damn, B.
All right. She is not even gonna look at the fire. Kind of stand right over here. What's the distance to the door? 20 feet. Actually, she's going to walk right up here to the desk and cast Mage Hand. It's gonna go on this desk and pick up this key and fly over to the door and lock it. And that
Bust the door down, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's inoperable.
The door's on the floor. Damn it. All right, never mind. Damn it, I didn't want to have to beat you with spells, but you've left me no choice.
I must hit you.
I must hit you now. What is this? She is going to cast first level spell, Ice Knife. Only because you snickered. She creates a shard of ice and flings it at you. Son of a biscuit, that was a 3. I'm not even going to add our modifiers. I swear to God, if you kill her, because she keeps rolling all these shitty spells. All right, yeah, it misses right past you. She already moved all this way. Your turn.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Now what's going on with the fire right now? Is the fire...
I mean, it's
continuing
catching
to
on, but
spread?
it's only 6 seconds per turn, so it's going to be
gotcha.
a few rounds before it really engulfs it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Primal Savagery, and my teeth and fingernails are going to sharpen.
Okay.
And I guess I can't do that and lunge at her at the same time, though.
Yeah,
Is
you
it-
can. I mean, it's
Can?
if you're moving and you're attacking, yeah. You can do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go for her ankle. Or B style, maybe She's gonna attempt to chomp at that Achilles, maybe making her unable to walk.
All
at
right.
least we're gonna maim her at the very least.
All right, roll it.
Okay. That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, roll the damage.
Okay. That will be 9 damage. 9 acid damage.
Oh, that really hurts her. She hates you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is getting hairy. Anything else?
Get angry. Get angry.
I'm about to say it's my and now in my bonus action I'm gonna go into rage. She's gonna laugh again as she goes into the rage. It's almost gonna be like that psychotic like laughing that villains do. She screams and goes into a rage.
Yeah. Okay. So so you're like right up on her.
Yeah, I'm like here now. I'm on her. I feel like if I'm even able to, I'm still attached to her leg as I like laughed back and screamed, and I'm still like right there under her.
Or you're not attached to her leg because that effect doesn't have like
Yeah,
a
well,
grappling effect. But
my
she is
teeth,
gonna pull away, so you'll get an attack of opportunity. And she's gonna run to the corner of the room to get ready to cast something at a range. So
For sure.
you get an attack of opportunity there.
Am I able to whip out my katana for my attack of opportunity, or would it have to be unarmed strike?
It would have to be an unarmed strike unless you just. I'll let you use your action to pull it out.
Nah, I'm gonna go for the unarmed strike. I want to get every little dirty thing in here that I can.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's that's a 23.
Oh my god!
Hell
Renee!
yeah,
Oh my gosh. That's my arm strike. Okay, let me see how much damage. 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Dwindle that bitch.
She's gonna
I'm
run
trying.
across the room and spin right to where she is and just scream and bring her hands together. Boom! It's gonna shockwave towards you and create this 30-foot cube ranged out from like that back wall. Wisdom saving throw as she casts hypnotic pattern on you.
Ooh.
14.
Oh.
I have a +1 on wisdom save.
You're just one shy, my love.
Ah!
So you are charmed for a minute. While charmed by the spell, you are incapacitated and you have a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. She throws her hair back out of her eyes, blows it, and just as you're stiff standing there, she's just gonna walk up to you, the fire behind her now like engulfing that entire curtain. You really fucked up now. You should have killed me while you had the chance. Enjoy your life in stone. And she's just going to walk over to the door, pick the door up, kind of back up, leaving you in the room as the fire burns, kind of back up with the door, and just, while grabbing the key, and she's gonna mend the parts of the door with mending, because it's not bigger than the required space, and lock the door, and walk out of the room. A minute will pass, so basically the fire is only on that curtain and like starting to get on the wall right here, but that's about it. Enough that you can start to feel the heat coming towards you before boom, the spell is over and you can move again.
Okay. B is gonna look around because she's gone now, right? She left.
Yeah, you were in that room alone.
Wow, scared. She's scared. She ran scared. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take a couple seconds because I remember B remembers that she was told that all of the stories are like in one stack in the room somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna kind of look for that stack to see maybe if she can get out that story that she originally came in here looking for.
All right, you don't see any stacks of paper around. You see the desk. You maybe start going through the desk's drawers, looking through. There's papers galore in these desk drawers. But you also see a crate behind you. You start to look at this crate. There are different papers and requests and envelopes in there as well. You can roll an investigation check to see if you can find your request.
Okay.
And roll high enough, you'll get some extra goodies.
That was a 14.
Okay, so you're able to find your request for sure.
Okay, B doesn't care about anything else. She just takes it and pockets it.
Mm-hmm.
How's the fire doing? Is it still kind of the same, starting to spread to the walls?
Yeah, it's got a little to the couch. It is on the edge of the desk, but it hasn't been long enough for it to really do too much yet.
I'm gonna attempt to break down the door again now.
All right, athletics check.
Oh, not the way you came in.
That's a 17.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Boom! The door busts to the other side of the hallway, kind of hits another dorm door.
Okay. And before I leave, I just wanted to make sure I could get the door down first before the fire starts spreading. But I'm going to turn around now and go towards the other curtain. I'm going to rip the other curtain down.
Okay.
It's hanging, and I'm going to go and light that curtain on fire. And I'm going to kind of just hold it up towards so it catches. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take it and throw it on this other side of the room over here where
Just
all
like
the
taking
desks...
the whole room on fire.
Yeah, and I'm going to light all of their stuff on fire. All of their other requests. I'm going to attempt to maybe try to light their equipment on fire.
Most of it's metal.
Metal? Okay, I figured. As that starts to burn, though, the desk and all of the other papers, she's gonna take a couple swings, I guess, at the metal. See maybe if she can dent it, break something, at least enough to make it inoperable.
Just unarmed striking it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll an unarmed strike. This is crazy.
It's a 17?
Oh, yeah, you're able to dent the shit out of this thing, and you're just punching the shit out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're denting it. The purple magic that's kind of radiating around this sphere and like traveling through that ground thing through the grate, it just dissipates as you're beating the crap of it. Fire is engulfing the room. You're surrounded by this fire. Open doorway right behind you, and breaking the shit. Whatever this is destroyed.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pick up the door, too, on my way out and kind of tilt it. She obviously can't mend it or anything, but tilt it back up so the fire maybe stays contained in this one area. She doesn't want it to spread all throughout or anything, but definitely wants everything that's in that area to be destroyed. And I'm going to walk out and peep for Reve that is so scared that she needs to run away.
All right, you don't see her in the hallway. Maybe, like, if someone comes around the hallway is to like look who it is, but you immediately notice that who comes around the hallway is Zanzibal Royd, and he's just like, B?
I turn to him, and she's still in a fit of rage. So at this point, I am going to go towards him as well, and I'm just gonna attack him.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, well, roll a measurement.
All right. Well, you're starting it, so it'll be you then him.
Out of the fire into
Okay.
fire.
Yeah. Roll your attack. Let me get his stats out.
Yes, God, stay on your toes.
Welcome to B kills everyone in Dragontooth Academy episode.
You said let's get it by a higher body count.
What a minute.
This started as just a really cute feel-good app with some nachos and some potential love lines, and now it's just a
15.
murder.
It's still a good feel good.
15 for my
Yeah,
unarmed
it's still
attack.
15 lands.
Okay.
Someone's enjoying themselves. That's what matters. Get yours, girl.
4 damage. 4 bludgeoning damage, it says. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boom,
set it
boom. You fucking knock him. He just kind of catches himself on his back legs, reaches into his pockets and pulls his hands out, and he's got these black brass knuckles on his hands. Just wipes the blood from his lips and just goes to swing at you and knocks you square in the side of the head. just with one hand on. I guess not an unarmed strike. I guess it is an armed strike. Deals 5 points of bludgeoning damage to the side of your head.
Are you still raging?
I am still raging.
Okay, so 2.
We love RB.
I love the count laugh.
And now I'm gonna take out my katana too. Now.
Oh shit! What is the damage of choice you chose this morning when you woke up?
Let's go with fire. We're in a fiery mood today.
Okay.
Obviously.
Literally the definition of waking up with intent of violence.
Yeah, for real.
She wants to cook her food.
And that is a 15.
Chaos.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah. 1d10 plus 1d6 fire damage. It's 8 damage, fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
Just goes, get the fuck out of my way!
This first year, already done 12 damage to him. Standing there with his brass knuckles, just looking at you, looking at Jessamine's head dangling from your side, the 4th year that everyone knows. He's a first year, he's in the advanced student chambers, probably got in here because he's friends with some 4th years, knows what she could do, looks at you, just slams his hand down, from behind him, rushes this spectral ram before it encompasses him and says, I'm about to
So
fuck
quickly.
you up.
So soon. He said, I'm scared.
Yeah, he's terrified. You killed Jessamine. He's
wearing
going
your
for the
Jessamine.
punch. You better fucking run. Nope, it's only a 12.
Okay.
What's your AC
The-
right now? So I don't have to keep asking.
14.
13.
14. Okay, yeah, that misses. Fuck it up.
Yeah, I know. B knows when she's bit off a little bit more than she can chew.
And how did you waste it?
Oh,
Yeah, you wasted it. Ha ha ha.
Attempted murder. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because if I stay around and mess with him, I will not be able to do what I originally came in this area to accomplish. So I'm just gonna leave. She's just gonna snarl at him and turn her back and start. And I'm not even gonna run. I'm gonna slowly walk away. I'm not that scared of him.
On your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, on his turn, he's gonna run up behind you and attack you
Oh
because
my
he used his
God.
mascot. He's gotta use it, and he's also taking out some pent-up anger. What are your points with him right now? By the you are -1. I'm already telling you, you're
Yeah.
gonna get another -1. Go ahead and add that to
Okay.
your notes right now.
Woo!
You might have to erase it in a minute. You
He's
might have
gonna
to write it down.
punch you.
my God.
That is a
Is he though? No.
13. So it misses as you just duck out of the way, but he's right behind you.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll run at this point. Stupid fucking insect.
All right, he gets attack of opportunity.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Man, he's trying.
He misses. I'm about to start lying on these fucking dice.
Scott's like one. Like,
All right,
two
we're
hits and
taking
he's like,
this one away.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm just headed back to. If he's living in the advanced student chambers, can he still get, like, if I were to run back to the dorm, he can still get in because he's a barrel horn, or no?
Oh, like can
He'd
he
be
get
able to
into
get-
that house?
Yeah, like he could get into the student chamber, or the lobby part, I guess, but not like where the actual rooms are.
I don't think in the heat of this moment you know the answer. It's a gamble.
Damn it!
Yeah,
Okay, well,
you can
I'm
do-
gonna just
you
run.
can do both. So
I'm gonna run back to the room, and that's what she's gonna hope for, at least.
I need to know what your movement speed is. And are you dashing?
I'm dashing, so I got 50 feet.
So because 25, 25?
little baby legs.
I know.
Yeah.
Tower walking down the hallway. Leave me alone. Murder.
He is
Help!
definitely
Murder!
chasing you, drawing attention. But God, then he would have to dash to keep. He's got a 30-foot movement speed.
It's
But
a bad look for him. Okay, if
He's
he's chasing after
still
you.
be 20 feet. Okay. So, all right. So you have 25. So your dash is 50. He's got 30. So his dash is 60. So he is going to actually dash on his turn and just kind of curve and get right in front of you because he's got an extra 10. So he's blocking your path, and this is right. You have just entered that like beach oasis part of that. So he's like in the doorway, and he's standing right in front of that doorway, and he was like, "Don't you fucking run, B. We've had this coming for a long time."
Have you? He ran away first.
Yeah, have you?
What
It's
do you
crazy
do?
that you have to use all of that. I don't give a shit about him. I'm getting out of there.
You gonna run past him?
Yeah, I'm literally gonna run past him, and I'm gonna shove him a little bit. I know that's not gonna do anything, but I feel like I would take my arm and like.
You can action
literally-
shove him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove him and run.
All right, athletics check. God damn it!
Yeah.
you
Push
got
that
an
little
11.
bitch down.
Is an opposing athletics check?
Yeah, he got an 11. So, and this is the
Oh,
new dice.
I got a 17, so.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
you shove him just like poof, against the wall as you like run out. Are you and you can't dash because you use an action.
I'll just keep going though. I'll walk.
All right, so that's 25 feet.
Get out of my way. You
He's
don't
going
wanna end
30
up
feet
like this.
He's going 30 feet. You're in the middle. You're like running on the sandbar of this. No, he's running up right behind
Love
you.
drama.
He is not done. People are like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like people are coming in from the lockers, from the rooms, from the lobby where the portal is go outside, and he's taking another swing as he just yells out, "The school is right about you. You're pathetic."
Well, now it's getting public.
That's a 17.
I'm pathetic. You have to call on your mascot to beat my little ass.
Scott, what are we? Can we get some luck checks? Are we seeing any of this? Like, how loud are they being?
Oh no, this is in the advanced student chambers.
Ah,
you
I'm
guys
there.
have no
Yeah,
idea.
Okay. When they come out at this point. in
I
the
could
library
let me
area.
show you the map really fast. I feel like we don't even need it. So
No, you're good. I thought you said they came out of that room. So never mind then.
I'm just sitting in the
Thank you.
library like, so Professor Inger, can I get in the advanced student dorm now? I know you're really upset.
so they are like right, like I don't know if they want to be on the sand or on that thing. They're like right there. You see them? Like there's her.
No.
Let me get
I
Zane's.
don't think
we're on
You're
the-
only showing.
we're not on the screen.
Oh, you're not.
Hold up.
My bad. I thought I'd kept it on there.
How much health does he have? 150 extra? That's what
Yeah.
it is, right?
And times
Yeah.
7 damage. So if he hits you, girl, watch out.
Yeah, I
he
know, that's
did.
fine.
And he rolled a 5 times 7. 10, 15, 20,
30.
30, 35, 40.
That's 35, but it's half because I'm raging.
35, so it'd be 17.
I'm running. I'm running. I really need to get the fuck out of here.
All right, you're dashing. All right, so
Yeah.
we'll say you can like run right across that. So that's 30. You said you can go 50.
Oops, okay.
So another 20.
Yeah.
So you can get right there. That is attack of opportunity for him, though.
Where y'all at? Where the doors go? Oh, I see.
Oh my gosh, B. What have you gotten into? Ugh.
Back-to-back fights after a
It's
game
a
day.
10. He missed.
Oh, thank God.
But it is his turn, so he is going to. He's like screaming. He's gonna do the 35. Yeah, he's gonna dash to like right where you are, but he dashed so he can't use his action. So I imagine you're gonna keep dashing.
Yeah, I'm dashing. I'm getting out of here.
Go,
I know
bitch!
when I've bit off more than I can chew.
Alright,
It's a long
so
part.
It's animalistic
20,
instincts.
30. You're like right there. Oh man, he can do 30 and get like right in front of you again while just like bumping into the table. It is your turn, but he's like, no, we're finishing this right now, right here.
What happens if I run the other way too? He still gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Because you're still within
Yeah,
melee
you
range.
have
Yeah.
to- you have
Hey,
to
yeah, I'm
disengage
just
or
going.
something.
Let's get out of here. Stupid fucking bug. You really want to do this? Come on now.
All right. This is the last attack before you go out of the advanced chambers, but like he's still gonna fucking chase you out of there. Okay, it was low damage. It was 2, so it's 14. Half is 7.
Okay. I'm out of there.
You're out of
Big
there.
old jazz hands.
All right,
Things
so
that
we'll
count.
get rid of that map. As you run out of there, A lot of people are congregated in the library. Where is everybody else right now?
Hey, I hope everybody's in the library. That's crazy. Everybody really has to go to the library really bad for some reason
it's
today.
weird.
Bognak is the only one that's believably in the library.
I need to go to the library, but I don't know what time of day it is.
I would say I'm probably still in the library because I just had the meeting with Evening Plume and Inger. So I probably hung around and kept reading like my poison books and stuff.
Yes, that is
probably listen to Russ talk about his dinosaur books.
Bognak's chest opens, does it not?
Yes.
Stop.
God.
Okay, but I just want to say, since Bognak is reasonably the only person in the library,
But
he would have
hear me out,
seen.
Scott.
Okay, go ahead.
Hear me out. I'm a halfling. I'm definitely small enough to jump in Bognak's chest and hide, right, Scott?
Get in that boy's hole.
Right, Scott? Right, Scott? Please, Scott. Right? I'm right. Please.
Hits Bognak to get to you, and Bognak's like, ow.
Bognak,
don't
are you
even
medium
say-
size?
Am I medium size?
Yeah.
As a dwarf, yeah, I think so.
Everybody's medium except B for tiny ass.
It won't even be necessary because while he was chilling in the library, Reve had already come running out, and while Inger was going away, she stopped Inger to be like, "That fucking little brat B tried to fucking kill me, but I got away, but she failed. I'm still alive. Stole that bitch." And she was like asking her for details and shit. B comes bolting out. Bognak's just like over his book, like watching all of this transpire. B comes running out. Out comes Zanzibar out of the portal too. And Reve is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" Stopping everybody. Everybody calm down.
I point at her too. I don't listen. I point at her and I said, "You tried to kill me and you ran away, you fucking pussy." Literally, because she's like a cat.
You came into my room and set my shit on fire. And Zanzibar's like, "Yeah, and then in the hallway she tried to fucking kill me." Inger is going to look at you as those two look at you.
Is this true?
It's true that she ran away.
Who started the fight?
Zanzibar and
Swung
Reve are
first.
like, "She did!"
I didn't swing first on Reve. Reve came at me first.
That is true.
Had some business in bleed. She just came for me.
So she's going to look at Reve. This is going
Then
to
she
be...
ran away after she attacked me. Then she ran away.
Touch it down.
This is going to be the most important check B has ever made in her entire time. Episode 15, freshman
Punch
year,
those buttholes.
mascot's gone. You're going to contest persuasion check with Reve, because Inger's going to tell you guys.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Someone
One way or another.
better be fucking telling me the truth.
So if you are believably telling the truth, which you are, she did technically make the first attack. So, persuasion.
Can I give a help action? from
You
my
better,
book?
because...
At this point, I just kind of run over. I'm like, whoa, B, what's going on? Look, she wouldn't just swing and run. That's not her style. I mean, look at the head on her belt. You know, that's not the B.
I always end a fight. I start. I don't run away like a coward. And I look at both of them and I say, "Like you guys." So I got an 18 with a hope action.
Okay, so I think it's reasonable that because Bognak, out of fucking nowhere, is able to help you in your persuasion, Zanzibar, who's actually there, can also help them. And with her help,
Zanzibar.
she also got an 18.
Kill Zanzibar. That's what we have to do.
Zanzibar wasn't even there. He didn't even see anything.
Fuck Bognak's in the library!
I walk to the library and I give them the help action.
Bognak's friends with Inger.
Okay.
All right, Russ, get over here.
Is able to hear everything because Viney is listening in.
Not this part. She can only see
The
it.
help action.
All right, so Inger is going to scream for everyone to shut the fuck up.
I've had a very fucked up evening.
and I'm not in the mood for this. You two, come with me.
God.
Reve is just gonna fucking look at you like, if I survive this, all the stories that are gonna be run about you, B.
He looks at her and goes, I'd like to see you try now.
Ladies! And she's gonna lead you guys away. Everybody else, what would you like to do?
Really hoping this is an enemies to lovers trope for Reve and B. That's what I'm rooting for.
Follow us.
I'm just gonna stand there and look at Zanzibar. So I'm like, huh. So, use the mascot, huh?
Shut up, Bognak.
I'm just like,
it disappears. Just gonna walk back into the fucking advanced chamber. It's not even fucking fair. She should have to roll 2 persuasions because she fought me too, fucking bitch. Walk into the portal.
Oh, that was so scary. That was the scariest.
Didn't die.
Most scared I've been this whole campaign.
I love to see it.
Jesus Christ.
You did it. We believe in you. We did it.
Oh my God.
Anybody else want to do anything? Otherwise, we're gonna see what happens with that.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. I mean, I'm not there, so I ain't doing shit. That's mattering.
Yeah, I'm not there, so I'm not doing shit either.
Penny's resting her feet. She works so hard, 6 days a week. She's like, oh god.
Please tell me more about poisonous plants, actually.
Poisonous. I actually
plants, that's my thing.
I have some canon poisonous plants. Hold on.
No, please don't, Scott.
Also, I have a question.
We're gonna break this for poisonous plant lore.
How long does like acid damage only last until like combat ends?
Acid?
Yeah, like any damage that's left, is that
There
like...
is acid damage type, and then there's the there's like the condition.
Okay.
So
because I remember because I didn't know if it would still count since she was running away, but when I used primal savagery on her, it did.
Did it say it poisoned her, or did poison damage?
Yeah, you need something
poison
that gives
acid damage. Then,
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Acid damage. Will
You
just do
need
it
something
once.
that gives someone the poison condition,
I gotcha.
and that'll make them lose.
All right, so Bognak, there are things in the Colbrador jungle.
Scott, we have more important things.
You learned, bitch. There are puffdings, okay? They're called puffdings. They are yellow ball puffy plants that explode into vapor and deafen you.
Correct.
If the title of this
that
episode
Scott?
is not that plant, I'm gonna be mad.
That's the episode that was in. Like featured in Sylvanelle season.
And then
Episode.
there are volnits, Volnits, which is a purple coral-looking plant that you crush to make into poison.
And that's Volnits, correct? V-O-L-I-T-S.
Yes, volnits.
Okay.
Oh,
Volnits
you know
and
what, Scott? I do have a
puffings.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, anything relaxing?
Yeah, so,
Please, I need to breathe.
Aviva's dead, so who's running student council now? Since he's not the president anymore, since he's...
You've had enough time to talk around. The vice president moved up to the president, and they voted in Artheon as vice president.
Ew. Okay, also... That's gonna be a problem. But what was the other thing I was gonna ask? Oh, are all the student council members still alive, or have any of them been on the God list? No, I don't remember. Any of them look like they dead? Anybody else need to be replaced? Or are we good with the standing list?
Let me see.
I just had it in front of me.
Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, I'll hit you with the names. It's Aviva's dead. Ingrid's vice president.
Ferris Travagwin is a council member. She's dead.
Oh, yeah, she gone.
I think that's it. Maybe the student body reporter Reve. We shall see momentarily. Yeah. Anyways, Anger, back in the observatory, is going to take you guys and tell you both to sit.
She's had it up to here today. With everything. She has been humiliated. And she has no more patience left. I cannot trust either one of you. You want to survive? do something for me. You have until the end of the year to kill Professor Evening Bloom. If he's dead, you both survive. If he's still alive, you're fucking both stoned. Do you understand me?
No pun intended.
Reve just looks over. Well, I guess I'm the only one who really can. I mean, unless he's a curtain.
Says the one that ran away from me.
I trapped you in a room of fire.
And look, it's not in the room. And look what's still on fire.
Oh, I mean, we could go right now. I mean, I do believe I still have my mascot. Shall we give it a go? Girls! Cut it out.
Oh my god. So catty.
Get out of my fucking observatory, and if I don't see that fucking fawn corpse by the end of the year, you both will make really ugly statues. You'll join your Kincaid friend. Now go. Seriously, get the fuck out.
Reve stands up, whatever, and walks out.
He just follows back behind her, doesn't say anything.
The door slams. And with that, we are going to skip ahead.
The end of the year.
And now, did you do it? Roll for it.
It's a Venomrun roll. It's you.
18 to 18 or higher, you succeeded in killing him.
I mean, close. We're going to skip 5 weeks. We're going to jump to week
God.
22. In that time, the student slayers played against Firefeather and beat him. Okay, student slayers got to win. Before the next day, Kyoko was found dead. So Butterknife beats Firefeather because they literally have nobody else left to fucking play.
Poor Kyoko.
Go team.
Those are the last games before the semifinals. Because of that, Firefeather is obviously out. And then the next lowest is Bald Guy. So those two teams are out. So going into the semifinals will be Student Slayers versus Not Bald Guy. And Royal Pains versus Butterknife. The winner of those will go to the finals. I had something ready for the bleed, but apparently it's fucking broken now.
I don't even know what happened with that.
We broke that. What happened to the bleed?
So, we're just gonna say rumor gets around on these deaths. From
Good
Varagrim,
job to you now.
you find out that from Varagrim, Vrexrug, the Fantastic Hornet, and Sprinkles is dead.
Sprinkle! That's Sprinkle!
He's been cupcaked.
Damn, we hate Jack.
Annihilate him.
From Chronosteer, Bumbug was found dead. Evandal Kavasundara was found dead.
No! Oh god, never met.
And Yprin. And then from House Barrelhorn, Kyoko, Twerp, and Hagen Bowler. All dead.
God, not Hagen.
Not Bowler.
Not Hagen Bowler.
So you have a little bit of time before the 2 semi-final games tonight.
Do we get 5 weeks of downtime?
Oh, yes,
Or-
yes, you do. So
okay.
everybody, yeah, you're right. I totally forgot. You got 5 weeks. You get 5 rolls, 5 objectives. Whoever wants to go first. You know, putting you on the spot and shit.
Hold on, let me do this map for my
You
goals.
say nose goes. He's like, I want no part of this immediate thing.
I guess I'll do it.
All right. Okay.
I'm doing...
Here we go. So first things first, I am going to fuck.
All right. Roll performance.
Okay, great. That's shit.
That performance is a 19.
Who are you fucking?
Hey, who'd you fuck?
Fatal.
Oh, Patel. I didn't know what you said. I was like,
One second.
Starting important. Okay, for sure.
A 19's gotta, like, get me something. I mean, come on.
Gain one more positive relationship point with Headmaster Fatal.
Fuck yeah!
Who would have thought this is how it would happen?
No, but literally. And while, we're laying in bed cuddling at the end of it, I'm just gonna, like... I guess this will be, like, my second... So I'll do this the second week after we do our weekly meeting. Yeah.
Weekly? Oh, I love this.
Yeah, we have weekly meetings now. So this one, I'm like, so when's the next time that you go to Summit?
Oh, you developed a naughty little desire to visit me, and go with me to the old big bad Summit, huh?
I mean, it is kind of fun to, like, be presented as your specimen.
I have to give a review every week to Summit. But I'm not always here. Sometimes I just stay.
What do you mean sometimes you just stay? You just stay there, or?
I'm quite important at Summit. They think this is just a prison. They think I'm just a beautiful warden. Sometimes I stay with them and do all their good little things. Sign paperworks, vote on treaties, the works.
I get that. We all do things that we have to do in order to get our way eventually. It's the long con. I understand completely.
What about me and you escape? We go off somewhere. Maybe Titan Peaks. We take a trip up to the Omobeat Tundra. Maybe a stroll through the jungles of Colbrador.
None of them sound nice.
Seeing something else besides the walls of this fucking place would be magnificent. Maybe you could give me a taste of what it's like outside.
Does sound nice. But I don't know. I mean, there's so much for you to learn here. I don't want to take you away from your classes and the experience of a freshman year.
I mean, who better to teach me than the headmaster herself? Isn't there a reason that you're in charge of all this?
I'll give you a choice for this of persuasion or performance, whichever you'd like.
Persuasion.
Okay.
I'm nervous. 22.
Then it's settled. Oh boy. We will go on a vacation for 2 weeks. We are in week 7. We are in week 22 right now. 8, 19, 24.
Also a flashback. It's gonna happen.
Okay. Starting Monday, you will go off for 2 weeks, and you will come back for graduation. For the seniors' graduation, not your graduation.
Correct.
Yes.
Does that mean that I would miss Venomrun? Or would I be back in time for Venomrun?
This is the last weekend of the entire year of Venomrun. So tonight I get what you're saying. Yeah, this is back in the past. Okay, so what she's saying is when we jump these 5 weeks, at the end of Venomrun, you'll go for the last 2 weeks of the year.
Oh, okay. We'll go on vacation for the last 2 weeks of the year.
Yes.
Okay.
Brain brag.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'll agree to that. Let's fucking do it, babe.
All right, 3 more.
3 more. Okay, so I am going to meet up with B, and I am going to kind of propose a plan to her, because I know she has access to student quarters, or like the advanced student quarters, and I'm just going to go to her and ask her, B, I kind of have a favor from you. You see, Do you still want to get rid of Artheon?
Absolutely.
So, I've kind of devised a little plan in my head here. You see, I have a feeling that Fatal's going to take him away in the coming week or so. And while he's gone, you should definitely fuck with him and destroy his entire room. You know, it's kind of like his home base. So, and just fuck everything up. Destroy it all. Make sure that he would never be able to return to that shithole. And I know, B, you are capable of creating a shithole.
I'm great at making shitholes even shittier. Metaphorically and literally.
That's my girl.
And B's gonna say, you already helped scratch my back once when it came to Artheon, so this will be my favor return back to you, and we'll call it even.
Definitely. I'll come to you with a date and a time, and we'll make it happen, babe.
Awesome. B agrees.
All right, that was your third one.
Okay, so this week I am going to try and convince Fatal to take me with her to Summit to show the progress of me, how's, like, her plan is going with Dragontooth, her reformation, everything. And be like, let me be your exemplary student that shows your success.
She's going to say it's quite dangerous, that she's already taken you. She brought you as an example when, Summit wanted more information on your father, but she doesn't want to lead any suspicions by bringing you specifically again. She worries that it could raise too many questions about your relationship with her, albeit a great relationship.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're a woman who enjoys living on the edge a little bit. Aren't we supposed to, like, have people have suspicions about us? Doesn't it give us a thrill and enticement of doing things?
Okay, fine, persuasion.
Babe. It's a nat 20.
She takes you to Summit. You're gonna have to disguise as someone random. Just make up a fucking student.
See, that's cool and all, but, like, before that happens, because we're going to next week, because she goes once a week, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so before that, we make our rendezvous time. I know when to meet her. In the meantime, I'm going to go pay a visit to Artheon.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell him that he's going to go with Fatal to Summit. And that I'm going to tell him that, like, it's not me that's necessarily going with her. I'm going to have to technically disguise myself as someone else.
Okay.
So just play along as if it were me. And
he needs to know, like, your relationship with her. Like, how does he play it as you?
Okay, so Fatal and I are fucking hardcore. We kind of have, like, this romanticism going between us. Just, nothing like y'all, because you're too gawky. But it's just that way, Artheon. I hate to tell you like this. I'm sure you don't mind because you have a ton of side bitches, but...
Not anymore.
Okay, so this will be is this right before the week of semifinals and finals?
Yep.
Okay, so that was your 5 things. So Fatal ends up taking Artheon instead of you. That last week, you don't really see Artheon that last week. You also, when you go to see Fatal, no one's in her room, or it's locked and no one's answering, and the doorknob tells you that she's not there. So that's going on. ... All right, who's next? I love it.
I'll go.
Okay.
Penny will go. So Penny's first thing is she has that meeting with Vital.
Okay, so that would be the first week.
Yeah. And she kind of comes in on her Kerry Washington, and she's like,
Kerry Washington.
Is this normally how a typical school year goes? A Dragontooth, all the seniors just dying and down to 6 and everyone trying to kill you? Is that just how things go here?
It's a light year, yeah.
It's kind of disturbing but the freshmen, we finished the problem we had last year with those lacking seniors, and the new seniors seem to be getting in our way again, and we're just trying to cultivate the environment. So I'm thinking we should do something fun, and you seem to put your power into students, and I think that some of them may have let it go to their head. Artheon, as you know, and I know you're all on speaking terms now because, well, he's Artheon, and that was just a bad choice in the beginning. But I come with purpose, and I want to pitch a game. I think we should do something new next year. I think Dragontooth students need to be... they need to forget the things that have happened here. They need to look forward to something else, and I think I can bring that thing to the table.
She is bored with Venomrun. What is your game?
Called Dragon's Gauntlet. And it's absolutely chaotic. And she takes out this journal and starts going through it. And it's things we talked about. It's rotation of 3 games. It still uses the spiders. It still uses students. It'll be a club that people will join. People will just get rowdy to see people fight.
Like an extracurricular.
It'll be extracurricular. And
okay.
It won't replace Venomrun, but it will just be a game that's happening. And it's purely built to just get kids hype about being in Dragontooth and distracted that they're in Dragontooth.
All right.
And so it just gives them a thing to do.
Persuasion check.
All right. $17.
Sure.
Great. I'll pitch it to student council as soon as I get the chance.
No need.
Well, this is why we just go to the people in charge. Why deal with the middlemen? It's been great doing pleasant business with you, and I'll see you when I see you, I suppose. She's kind of gives
Proud
it a
of
nice
you for
curtsy.
the initiative, she says. 1 positive relationship point with Fatal. 4 more.
Oh, great. Boom, boom. Next, we're going into I'm gonna talk to Cleonal and Mortenzau, and we're gonna define the relationship. And establish our polycule.
Okay.
that it's okay that Cleonal and Mortenzau are dating, and that I'm a part of this with my relationship with each of them, and it is not a part of that is all 3 of us. Unless they choose to be that, but she doesn't want this. She's like, there seems to be some awkwardness that I care that you 2 are fucking and I don't care. I love it. Be happy. This thing we have here is purely business. To layer over what we have going on and what people think about us, I don't care. If you want to fuck each other, that's great. If you want to throw me in there, that's also great. If you don't want to throw me in there, also fine.
Cleonile has strong feelings for you and wants to throw you in there, and Mortenzau has feelings for you too, but you just maybe just be a little gentler if you guys were to be intimate.
She's gentle. I'll play around with that word and I'll see where it lands in my head.
He's the most submissive in this relationship.
That's why he's here. We know. We like that about you.
Okay, relationship defined. 3 more. Actually, because you did that, that was actually the last step. Gain 1 positive relationship point with Mortenzau.
Oh, yay, Daddy! Okay. 1 more down.
Oh, the nightmares he had of you stepping on his neck.
No, girl, only until he says stop. It's fine.
They've turned to dreams now.
I'm gonna check on baby Tolvi again.
Okay.
You keep teasing me about this thing, and I'm gonna see how it's going, see if it's do anything. If it's talking, I'm looking for talking.
It needs
We're
food.
getting words in there. What does it eat? Do I know what it
The
eats?
same as what Violet eats.
That's inconvenient to me. I didn't know that. We'll work on that. We'll work on getting some food for him. I'm gonna let Humwalda know that is his dietary needs, because I don't think we actually knew that because I haven't talked to his plant yet. So I'll let Humwalda know that it needs to be put on the diet that Viney is on, so that it at least is gonna get fed at some point, if not in access.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll a nature check for that 3rd one, or whatever one that was, just so Humwalda is aware how much, because you're kind of
19.
Perfect.
I tell her so well.
She
I
can
said,
take
"This is how you
very
do
good
it."
care of baby Tolvi. All right, next.
I'm gonna eat your heart out. Penny is gonna turn Gibbles into the new spot for her Penny Power Hour. She's moving it out of the Valorgrim space and moving it into Gibbles to make herself more approachable to all of the houses, because she's gonna start moving up towards higher things in the future. So she's gonna make herself more approachable. And since her homegirl got a bar, she might as well use it. Okay. And also tea, of course.
Okay, so
be...
generally telling everybody that Penny's Power Hour is there, kind of enticing people to come here. Do you want to make a check to, like, the public, or do you want to make a check to... Because Elenia will be like, yeah, that's totally fine. Elenia doesn't fucking care. Like, Elenia is kind of, like, mentally checked out. Like, there seems to be a feeling of her of, like, whatever she wanted to accomplish has been accomplished.
Yeah, death was looming for her, and I get that. She's dissociating. It's fine.
Yes, she is totally dissociating.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a... Me and Cleo... I mean, I feel like Cleo, and I will be in charge of going out and talking to people about it, you know?
Do me, like, a general, like, performance check, but with advantage as Cleo and I helps you. I imagine a lot of, like, in the furnace, being like, listen up, y'all.
Okay, it's only a 15. Not
hey,
too bad.
That's good enough. You're not trying to get people to throw the money at you.
You know, actually, my girl's with me. Okay, 16. I rolled a beloved dice for her.
Even better.
Got a 1.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then my last thing is I'm gonna go talk to Maya. Gonna make amends with her, and I'm gonna pitching more projects, pitching an independent study to do more cross-pollination, and to get back in her favor because I've hurt her feelings or whatever. So she's like, hey, I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot with the whole underground, whatever that was. We don't have to get into it, but I'd like to apologize to you because I do think that you are obviously the most talented botanist here and the most useful teacher, because look around. Have you seen some of them? Inga. So I think that it's my duty to apologize to you. And to do that, I would like to present you with some new works. And then she will update her on Baby Tollivy's progress and be like, I would like to have permission. And I'll also work with Humolda, your favorite student, to do this for supervision, so you don't think I'm doing any fuck shit. But I would love to dabble in the cross-pollination arts that I think might prove to make some very useful additions to your hothouse.
Nature check. Just gonna... You're in the hothouse.
17.
Yeah, she's going to show you around a lot of plants, talk about the history of her being here and what she's had to go through and all the different students. She's been very confused on your allegiances to the professors lately, but she knows that you seem to be in a good place and you have brought an exotic plant that has never been here before, and she's proud of that. So not only are you going to lose that negative, but you're going to get one positive with Maya Trevels, and you're going to put right back where you were before.
Thank you.
All right.
And that is my 5.
Bean Bognak. Who's going next?
I'll start. Can we start with B coming back to the room after like Bognak's freaking out after like Inger took her away? Just like, oh my god,
sure.
Oh my god, you're okay. Oh my god. Oh, you're not stone. You're not a rock person. It's good to see. It's good to see.
We're killing Zanzbolt immediately. That's her response.
I can get down with that. Did what happened to Reve? Are you good? We both good? Good?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still here, so consider that a win.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I know Inger was in a bad mood, so I'm really happy. And then I'm just like, kind of it's like you got a lot of Venomrun left to win, and well, I'm glad. I've been looking forward to my own room for a while, but I'm glad you're still here. And then I'm going to go and, for my first thing, start working on a mold for some earrings. And they're going to be like a skeletal hand is what I want to make it.
All right, sleight of hand.
Okay. So...
all the contrast in all of your objectives.
22.
Oh, this is the best mold you've ever made.
24, actually, because I didn't have my preferences. Yeah, so... cool. I want to smelt some gold into some skeletal hand earrings and take those to Inger for my first week. And I'll be wearing the snake earrings that she gave me because I do have pierced ears. And I'm just going to be like, thank you, Professor. And I thought I'd return the favor. Carry a little part of each other with each other. I just want you to know I didn't know how things would turn out that night, but I just wanted to give you what you wanted. So.
Do you want to do a roll to get anything from this, or is this just a gesture walk away?
I think it's more of it's a gesture, but then also too, I was like, because one thing I did really want out of that is what she had promised. If we get her a date, or if I got her time with Evening Plume, it would lead to advanced student dorm access. And
you held up your end of the bargain, even if it did fuck up. Had nothing to do with you, so she'll give you access. She's got to get it approved. She'll let you know when it's ready for approval, or when it's approved.
Thank you, Professor. And yeah, I did. And no, I'm glad that no hard feelings between the two of us, and hopefully not against that other professor. He's kind of a cold-hearted idiot, isn't he?
No one will ever stand in the way of me and my Padawan again. It is you and I against the world.
Yes, Professor.
All right,
and then
he's
gonna take that dart and he's like, that's a little concerning, but
her little tongue or snake tongue.
Next, he's gonna try and get proficient in Abyssal. He only had one more week where he really had to keep studying it to pick it up, so he's gonna read that book.
Yep, you got it.
Oh, sick. Yeah. No roll?
Bro, you have been in the library 24/7. If anybody deserves to learn a new language through studying, it's you.
I've spent so much time in the library. I'm just turning into an absolute fucking nerd.
Yep. It's yours. No roll necessary.
Cool. I was ready to burn all my.
It'll be what your roll was gonna be, but you never roll.
Gotcha. Cool.
Next.
So next up, I'm gonna go back to my Kamappa study, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, gonna go back in there and just try and study Kamappa, try and find a way to communicate. I think part of that, I want to make a board, kind of Ouija board style, and point to it and it'll make noise. I'm like, yes, thank you very much. Trying to find a way to communicate so it's not just an object, it's seen. Is how he's approaching it.
I'll give you a choice.
Okay.
Between a straight intelligence or straight wisdom.
Well, I'm gonna go wisdom because that's not a negative.
And is this your third or fourth?
Third,
Okay.
because Inger earrings.
Abyssal.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, cool. Wisdom. 16, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw student die on top of that because why not?
And what are you looking for in communication with this thing?
Yeah, because nobody talks to it. So that's a 19. Screw it. I'm gonna throw another student die on it.
Holy
22.
Shit. Inspiration from every side of you. Inger's inspiring you. Will's inspiring you. You're gonna learn this thing is a very old mimic that was displaced after it had turned into a ship one time. It had turned into a full pirate ship, and a crew had sent it almost to the edge of the world, looking for the lost treasure called the Booty's Edge, and that they tried to kill it and almost killed it, and it sunk to the bottom of the ocean, but awoke and was revived by a powerful underwater shark folk. And it found refuge here, and it shrunk down and made a deal with Headmaster Fatal to stay here under the condition that it protects the most valuable magical items. And nothing
Check out that one shot.
will stand. Yeah, for real. It all ties together. And nothing stands in its way of protecting these magical items. Under no circumstances will anything be given unless the note from its assigned receiver, which is Culverlac. It has to be a Culverlac note.
Okay. So much for befriending it and getting what I
Yeah,
want.
otherwise it'll fight you to the death.
That's fair. I don't want to kill it. But I'm still like, oh, that's fast. Like I'm gonna like write down the story, I think.
Okay.
And then
You're literally going to make a Silvernail library.
yeah, King Gob's tales. And then so that's my third week. I think fourth week, I'm probably maybe like in the middle of dueling class. Like I'm just like fighting someone kind of mindlessly and talking to Evening Blue in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, yeah, you might want to smooth things over with Inger as I'm like working on incorporating our level up. So I took Tavern Brawler.
Mm-hmm.
So just like smack someone in the face, trip them, like arm bar them. Just like, you might want to talk to Inger because she seems a little frustrated with your conversation. Something along the lines of, nobody will get between me and my Padawan ever again. I'm not sure things went great in those 9 minutes. Maybe,
I am concerned your relationship with Professor Inger could get in the way of our relationship. Bognak, I hate to do this to you, and by hate I mean I actually don't mind at all. You must choose.
Oh.
that's fair, Professor. You won't blow me up if I don't choose you, do I? I promise not to say anything.
No. But if you ever do say anything, or if anyone gets it out of you, you will implode. There is a difference.
Oh. It's just like bashing somebody in the face. Well,
Is this your choice?
It's a sudden choice. I mean, you're the one that told me I need to make decisions. You both have saved my life in ways. She saved my life so far, and you have the potential to save my life down the road. I think she's blinded by her loyalty to Fatal. But
Yes, she is. I have helped many who have seen my vision for the future. Fendagar is a great ally of mine.
I was about to say, I remember our first day here. You're the one that saved her. That's why I wanted to trust you in the first place. But it can't be right now, one or the other.
By the time that Zanzibar Royd falls, who you are fighting currently, you must make a choice.
Oh, man, just fucking stop me, Bognak, please.
It's the Mr. Blue Sky is just playing on loop.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell me that.
Yeah. I guess I can drag this fight out, let him get a few cheap punches in.
Go.
Yeah. Look, Professor, for appearances, I must side with her. If I cut off ties with her, it would look very suspicious. But I don't want an antagonistic relationship with you. By any means.
Persuasion.
We can... Okay. Come on, Ben. Gonna use some student die on that.
These things are like crack now.
10. 11. 13. The most difficult number to interpret, Scott, as you said earlier.
We won't be talking much from here on out. You are my student, and I am your professor. I plan no antagonistic movement towards you, Bognak. But you are on your own, and you will keep that secret until your death. And when all of this comes to head, when you find strength amongst your group, when you come together and find common ground, when you're at your strongest, you're on top of the school or a far-off island, wherever you've managed to weasel your way out of, and you find yourself facing Headmaster Fatal, and I stand behind you. I will not help you. I will help her. And then when you are dead, I will kill her, and I will complete my mission. And that is the future I see. Now end him. It is my last gift to you.
Gladly. As I just skull crashes into the ground.
A student's like, aren't you gonna revive him, Professor? No. He's dead.
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh,
Yay! I'm so nice. Zanzibar Roy's fucking dead! And you're basically dead to Evening Plume.
That's, yeah.
Everybody's dying.
It's not gonna matter for much longer.
Don't tell a soul, I will implode you.
Yeah, I was fully planning to use my 5th week to kill Zanzibar too, so that's
All right,
that's a
you got
fun
one last week. What are you gonna do? Because B is biting at the bit right now.
Oh my god.
Really am.
Okay.
So much.
I'm really thrown off. I think I've got to use at least a week. You know, I've been dicking around doing other stuff. I've got to focus on this poisoner stuff. I just don't really know how. So I guess I would look at the school logs, perhaps, to see if I can find a way to see if anybody has been able to purchase these materials. I'd imagine probably the most rare is the Esper rocks. Like, you have to get this from the bottom of the ocean. I don't know how somebody would be getting those.
You do not see any purchase of Esper rocks at all. And this thing spans the whole freshman year.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 6.
Yeah.
Can I keep using student? I don't know. Like, it just feels busted.
Yeah, it's a separate week. No, it is.
Okay,
I mean, it is.
Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, and that is 11 total. Since I'm assuming I lost the Evening Plume one.
Yeah. You're just at a neutral with Evening Plume.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. There's no rocks, and there's really no telling what could even work with the rocks or anything that you can do with the rocks or so. But I'll let you know you're on the right path.
I was about to say, well, this might be stone cunning. Well, no, that's only towards history checks, I guess. So,
All right,
so that's fine.
B, you're 5.
Okay, so at first as a question, kind of,
Okay.
when it came to me destroying like the bleed and setting all of that on fire, does the student body know I was responsible for that? And like, was everything in there lost or like?
Well, seeing how Reve is still alive and she's telling literally everybody, they are rebuilding it. It will not be done at the end of this 5 weeks. But there's rumors
everything that was already in there was destroyed.
All the stories, yeah, all of those are gone. Now the actual mechanism, they're rebuilding it, but it'll probably be done by the end of the year. Like, it'll probably be back for sophomore year, but all the stories are gone and all the records of the stories. So, and Reve fucking hates your guts, and everybody knows it. Also, did I give you negative with Reve?
No, is it just one negative, or is it multiple?
I think it's we're gonna go with 2 on this one at least.
Okay.
We're gonna go with 2 on this one. Add it to your negative pile.
I guess that one with Zanzibar doesn't matter anymore because he's dead.
Yes, that doesn't matter.
Okay, and I guess one of the very first things I'm gonna do, I guess in that first week, is I'm going to make a lot of like copies of that photo of me and Artheon kissing. Well, technically me and Yumi kissing, and I'm gonna spread them all over the school. Like, you're like so many that you can't look any angle without seeing one somewhere.
Dude, how are you gonna get the materials?
I'll I'll purchase whatever I need to purchase to make multiple copies of it, but I didn't know if there was like somewhere in the school where I could like scan things or like something magic.
There is not. Let me. I can look up really fast the school store and get you prices.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also say she'll get them for cheap for sure.
You can just ask your friend Bognak to like buy it for you.
I forgot on my time. I bought spell scrolls from the school store that I was gifting to Bee.
Okay. Do you know the price offhand with just paper, or should it would probably be like buy a book and then just rip all the paper out?
Free if he just gives it to her.
There is.
Well,
just
he'd have to buy
sheets. There is like a sheet of paper.
Also, Ben and I talked about this. So he learns from running the school store that the school store has a security system that if you steal from it, like whenever you make a purchase, it applies this invisible like emblem on it that will pass through. But if you don't, the doorway casts disintegrate on you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they take stealing very seriously.
So we're not stealing, but I will
God forbid
say
if you steal at the Villain Academy. Oh my God, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah, they're very peculiar about their like sunken fang shit.
just sheets of paper. One sheet of paper is a silver piece for the cheapest cost.
Cool. But for you, it would be 5 copper, right? Or is that the half price?
That's the half price for me. Yeah. Or well, it's actually.
What's the paper made out of?
Damn, yeah.
Paper.
So if I wanted to make 50 copies of that one picture, would that be 25 silver? If he's giving me it 5 copper price?
Is it the 5 copper or is silver the half price?
Silver's the cheap cost already. So if I mean the
5 copper.
Yeah. Oh, so I get half off the cheap price.
Yes.
Oh, dang. Well, I've got to reevaluate my purchases earlier then. So, yeah. So then, yes, 5 copper. So,
okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
For
then I'm
50, yeah, it would be 25 silver.
Okay.
Or 2 gold, 5 silver.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna make 50 copies of that picture of me and him.
And are you drawing it? Like,
I want the actual
photocopier.
I want that. I know, but I want to figure out how to like that picture because it was a physical picture of us that was taken, right?
Yeah, with one of the bleed cameras. So that's going to be your first thing is to get all those materials.
Okay. What about like a press? No, like if I was able to like put ink over it and press the picture so it's an actual picture, you know?
I'll say you can buy a press at the school store, but it's going to be fucking expensive. Let me see. What's a big thing that I can compare it to?
Me.
Nasty.
Good question. Hold on, let me find something big. It's going to be... I'll say 150 gold.
Damn.
Bognak can get it for you for cheaper. Actually, I'm sorry, I take it back. 100 and yeah, well, actually no, it is 150, but the cheap would be...
hell no, B is not going to do that. It does not matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on all of the pieces of paper that I bought, I'm going to write like go to this specific place in the cafeteria to see something crazy. Yes. And I'm gonna write that on all of it, and then I'm gonna put that actual one picture right there, so everyone's gonna be like, "Ooh, like let's go see what that is." And I'm gonna put those like pieces of paper everywhere that I can physically get in the school, like bathrooms, hallways, and then I'm gonna put that one piece of paper in the cafeteria.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's easy to write. You can write that everywhere you adorn the school.
Okay.
All right, 4 more.
And but I want to know what people's reactions are to it as they see this. Like, how's Artheon feeling about it? Like, do people think it's real? Because I mean, it's a picture. Like, it's an actual picture
Of Artheon and you?
Yeah.
Well, the school generally thinks you're fucking terrifying. You could pop off at any second. You killed Jessamine, and now you're making out with Artheon. Everyone sees you as like a crazy star-crossed lover for Artheon. It's like not so much, boo, Artheon, you're making out with this girl, but it's more like, this bitch will do anything to get her man.
Right. Okay. That's cool though. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Okay.
And
Cool.
what was Artheon's reaction to? Because I don't want people to know that it was me that did that.
Artheon, like, it doesn't last long before that shit's getting ripped off the wall. The Hallowed Children are instructed to rip that shit off the wall. Like, that picture is disappearing after a day. After one period.
Everybody saw it at that point, though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or word of mouth is even better.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do for the first week. Hold on, I wrote down everything because it was a bunch.
Okay.
We already killed Zanzibar, so I don't have to worry about that. I want to take out Wolfhard in these last weeks because he is a liability and he's too much for me, and I don't want to deal with him in the games. So I'm gonna try to kill him.
You just want to go game solo?
Yeah.
All right, for the expediency of time, I don't normally like to do this, but we're going to do a contested check to see who wins this fight. Okay?
I feel like he has to be at disadvantage, though, because he's insane.
He will be. His best one is dexterity. So you do your strongest, which I believe is strength. Mm. So you do just a strength, not athletics, just strength, and he'll just do a dexterity at disadvantage. Oh, he failed. There's no way.
Okay.
He got
that wasn't great. That was a 13.
Oh, he had a 6. He had a 2 plus 4.
Okay.
All right. He's dead, and now everybody knows you killed fucking Wolfhard.
And I want to take his head too and add it to my belt next to Jessamine's.
Okay,
head.
you've got 2 corpse heads on your fucking belt, you scary lady. Okay.
When Bognak killed Zanzibar Royd, what happened to his body? Or was I a part of it? Because I wanted to help him kill
You just
him,
want
but
the
I guess
head.
I wasn't there. I want the head. I want the head. I want to take his head.
She is in my dueling class, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You just like
I'm
jump
taking
up.
his head. I'm taking his head. And
Okay.
I'm putting. I have Wolfhard and Jessamine on one hip and Zanzibar on the other hip.
All right. Be careful. You keep adding these. Eventually, your movement speed's going to go down.
Hey, they're gonna rot before that. It's fine. I mean, 5 weeks later, Jessamine's has to be like a skull at this point. I feel like
it's like chunks are dripping off.
Oh, yummy.
Oh,
I love
God.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
I love being a
Yeah,
bit
Yeah, I'd say after the first couple weeks, like the hair that you tied to the belt, like the head's just gonna fall off. That hair's just gonna disconnect.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna take them off. They're just whenever they fall or rot off, they're just gonna be where they land. Because I don't care any further than that.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna help out with Yumi's request about destroying Artheon, and it's gonna be in that time period where he's like no longer there in the room for that week or whatever. I'm gonna go in that week. I'm gonna.
The door will be locked.
Student.
Not the advanced student chambers, but his dorm.
I'll just break it. I'll break it down. Do you need to check for that?
Give me an athletics check.
Girl.
You need to check for that.
Am I proficient at this point? Like,
It's a 14.
Okay, yeah, you bust in there, fucking like lay fucking hell to his dorm, which is a large living area, kitchen area combined. It's got a hallway that leads into a back armory, which has another door, so it's like 2 doors out from his place. He's got a bedroom. He's got a large bathroom tub. And a small closet as well.
I'm gonna rob him first before I destroy it. I'm gonna take whatever is of any value in his room. Whatever that would be.
This is gonna be a twofer, but you killed Zanzibar, so it's fine. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. But I also don't want people to know. Oh, that was a 22. Nat 20.
Yeah,
Mother of God, where's my
nat
pen?
20.
Oh, nat 20. Oh,
Yeah, it was a nat
it's a
20
nat?
plus 2. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
plus 2.
Okay, all right.
But I don't want people to know that I did it either, because I want that me and Artheon as star-crossed lovers or whatever to still be like and pushed out.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't wreck his room together. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging out with Yumi and you don't like that.
All right,
Just
so
extra lovers. Like,
since that was 2, was that the last one, or is that 3 and 4?
No, I have one more after this.
All right, one more.
thing.
Last one.
What did I take from his room, though?
It's gonna be a lot, and I'm gonna have to tell you next
okay.
episode.
And I'm gonna shit all over his room also.
Going
back to
full
a couple
Amber Heard.
episodes, yeah. Going back to a couple episodes too, where I had
Objection.
B is the origin story of Amber Heard.
Amber Heard actually watched Silvernail and was inspired by B. Put that on record.
She's
Hearsay?
calling Elaine right now.
My
Hearsay?
last thing for the last week, right before the semifinals, I'm gonna attempt to sabotage the Venomrun game. And the way I want to do that is I want to somehow sneak in and have all of the items and steal them all. Like the night before or a couple...
So, where are these items?
Are they constantly... I thought they would always be just like laying out before the game.
Oh, they put them out during... They give you the clues at the beginning of the day, but they don't put that stuff out until the game. Until like...
Okay, so
like
I probably wouldn't be
because
able to.
that amphitheater, or not amphitheater, that... I guess it is amphitheater, is used for lots of different things, not just Venomrun, so...
Okay. Who am I playing? What team am I playing against first?
You are playing against the Student Slayers.
Okay, and who was on their team again? That's Yumi's team, right?
No, it's Artheon.
No, that's Artheon.
Yeah. That's
Artheon,
Artheon's.
Dragontooth, and Matuna.
Okay.
But I will go
I
ahead
bought-
and say that since you're on this last week already, and Yumi's already noticed this, Artheon's not here. And
Yeah,
the rumors
Artheon's
going around
gone.
that he's not actually going to show up for the game.
I want to... Can I buy... Is poison an item that you can buy?
Yeah, you can
the
buy a
Sunken
vial
thing?
of poison.
Okay, how much
Girl,
is
just
that?
come to me. I got poison.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You get, like... Would I be able to get some from you and, like, put it in a vial? Because I want to poison the other two.
Let me make sure that it does what I think it does.
We'll see.
It doesn't have to kill them. I just want it to make it so that they can't really play. They'd be like sick or something.
It's a salmonella is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
A basic
Like,
vial of poison is expensive as hell.
Yeah,
Okay,
poison's
yeah,
so...
fuck that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that money.
It's
is.
the same
I'm
as
gonna
that.
I'm gonna go to Yumi then and ask if I can borrow some poison from Yumi.
Okay.
You may get cash.
All right, last check. Yumi, can she have some poison? Do you have any poison left over?
I do. I'm trying to find the name of the poison.
Is it from botany class?
Yeah.
Was it the strawberry infusion?
I'm pretty... No, because I think that's an antidote, right?
We in class we did
Yeah.
the strawberry infusion, and then we did the destroying angel one.
Destroying Angel. Yeah, I can give you some of the... I have 2 of those Destroying
Did you
Angel
give your
potions. I'll
destroy-
give you...
Oh, you have 2? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna... If I take one, would that be enough to, like, poison 2 people? Or would I... Because I don't want to take both of them from you.
Pretty thick.
They don't have to
Yeah,
die.
I'll say it's just
I mean,
one.
no, they won't die.
I've already been nice enough. I'm just say 1.
The
Okay.
DC's 20. So
All right.
I'm
So
gonna
this will
take
be your
those then.
check. Which one are you going to poison?
of
Matuna
them.
or Dragontooth? Oh, you're getting 2?
Am I
Yeah.
getting 2? Are you gonna give me 2 or
Yeah.
1?
I was going to give you both of them.
I mean, it does help you too, Loki. Okay, I'm gonna poison
Alright.
both of them.
Yeah.
Roll 1 sleight of hand check to see if you can
5
get it.
plus
Because I
3
imagine you're
sleight
putting
of
it in a drink
hand.
or some shit.
That's a dirty
they got it
20.
in-
A dirty 20?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have
B,
a plus
you have
3
done some shit!
I
She's
have a
rolling,
plus 3 sleight of hand.
she's
The-
rolling filthy.
Yeah, tonight you're on fire, literally.
Literally, oh.
Semifinals comes up. Everyone's super excited at the end of those 5 weeks. It's week 22. You have 2 more weeks. 8, 16, 24. Yep, before the end of the school year.
Also, I got my first 6 on my cheerleading dice, so I'll be cheering at this game.
Doesn't even fucking matter because Artheon doesn't show up. Matuna is fucking throwing up out of his goddamn mind, and Dragontooth and Matuna are done. Nobody even shows up to the game. Not even your own fucking teammates who's dead. It's just you, and people are like, B, B. But you can see it's fear. It's fear.
Because I would like to say I have Wolfhard's head too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like I literally killed him because I don't care, and I'm like,
That's
people
our girl.
are terrified of you, B. Rumors are already spreading that you killed everybody. B ends up beating the Student Slayers in the semifinals. Now it is Royal Pains versus Butterknife. Is that right? Yeah, Royal Pains versus Butterknife. Royal Pains will be Yumi and Darkrunner versus Butterknife is Jack Mortenzal because Sprinkles is dead.
Dead. Also, Penny is petty, and so since I'm playing, I get to give someone advantage, and I'm going to give it to Mortenzal.
Oh, bitch!
You rolled. You rolled for the
won
D6?
so many. Yeah, I'm playing this game, so
Yes!
you fucking rolled. You've been winning so many times, so Mortenzal's also been losing a lot.
No!
So that
this is
doesn't-
a final.
That doesn't mean you play. That just means you're cheering for that night, and you cheer
Yeah, I'm
so
cheering,
well.
yeah.
She gets advantage. They get advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fine.
All right. Here's the thing. You get advantage. Darkrunner also gets a roll. So you roll for your advantage in that, and then add all your extras. Jack is gonna take a knee. He's not gonna fight. As a great ally of Artheon,
right.
he promised not to go against it. So it's just Mortenzal, and because I think this would be fun. Why don't Michael Jackson? Why don't you roll for your boy Mortenzal?
Yeah, sure.
And with the scores, I will let you know Mortenzal is going to add. How many did they win?
And do I get advantage from? Can I get to roll with advantage, right? For me cheering.
Are you? You can only give it to one. You can only root for one team.
No, yeah, I'm giving it to Mortenzal.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he gets advantage. Okay, so Yumi, you don't get advantage. Get out of here with that.
Oh, I was like, why
I
should I get
didn't
advantage?
roll with advantage. I just rolled my straight dice.
Royal Pain, Snowslave, Butterknife.
I'm rolling 2 dice though, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
One for me. Okay, I rolled my 2 dice. I didn't roll anything more.
Butterknife gets a +5, and then plus one more because he got the training you did, so +6.
21.
Yeah, I beat that. I got a 48.
Just one person roll. Like, what do you expect? Spectacular lost us 2 games.
Royal Pains wins the game against Butterknife. When we come back
Jesus,
for
that'd be
episode
spectacular.
16, we will have the Venomrun finals, Royal Pains versus Just B.
I would like to say too, B's only reason that she even joined Venomrun to play was to prove that she could beat Artheon in it. So,
Well, I think
So
she's
you
got...
did that,
And she did it
girl.
by herself.
And also, they're going to, in preparation for the
I'll
game,
spend
show
money.
everybody the giant gold trophy full of 1,000 gold. So I'm sure B has some more
Yeah.
motivation now.
definitely.
Validating.
Oh, it's gonna be a battle for it.
For
So
real.
we are going to come back for the Sunday of week 22. 2 weeks left in the year. Artheon's nowhere to be seen. Fatal's nowhere to be seen. Artheon's room's destroyed. And we're going to actually play the game next time.
better.
Perfect.
I need to actually
I know, that's what I
have
was
a
hoping for.
chance.
I'm like, I don't want to just roll. I want to.
I need to have a
fight
chance
with you.
too.
All right, cool. If anybody has anything else, that'll be the end of this episode. We'll come back for episode 16. Anybody? Anybody?
Can you tell me more about puffins?
They're yellow.
What shade? Like a goldenrod or?
Like a pea yellow, pastel.
All
There's a
right.
whole
Well,
episode about them.
thank you everybody for playing. Thank you Twitch, YouTube, Facebook for watching. What a fucking fun episode. We hope you had a good time. And for my players, I adore you guys. And guess what? We're doing a photo shoot soon, so we're gonna even have better photos now.
Gotta pay.
Wait,
Oh yeah, we're taking pictures. Outside, inside, all around.
Okay.
You don't know.
Bye everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
We gotta make dinner.